A big component of the emotional challenges that most people have, and I include me in this,
Uh,
is that we end up getting in a battle with ourselves. And, you know, if we get into a fight inside ourselves, nobody's going to win.
no,
It's not a winnable, it's a losable battle. We can lose, but we can't win.
right.
The only way to win is by acceptance. But I've had to develop over the years from this process, I had to
Yeah.
develop the control process because sometimes the emotions were so terrifying that people couldn't sit with them.
Yeah.
And I had to, and in fact, that still happens sometimes, that they're afraid to bring up the emotion. So the first thing I deal with is their fear of bringing up their fear of even noticing the emotion.
Yes.
And once we get that sorted out and resolved, then we do the control. So they know they can take it to zero, and then acceptance, and it dissipates to nothing.
Wow.
And of course, some people have numbed their bodies so extensively that they have no awareness of their body sensations. So that's where the touch exercise comes in. So we have to do all three.
Yes.
And now, so let's review what happened today. You
Yes.
found that you are able to do a touch and feel not just the touch, but feel your body responding. And
Yes.
as you practiced with that, you discovered that, wow, yeah, first it was tingly all over, and then it was tingly through your center line from front to back. And then it resolved to, well, mostly it's tingling in chest and back. Okay, great.
Mhm.
So you became more and more aware of the sensation. Was, I never asked you, was that a pleasant tingling?
Yes.
It was one
It
you
was.
liked.
Yeah. It was just pleasant, just
Okay.
there, like. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, great. Then we took an emotion that has been getting in your way,
Yes.
one you don't care for, you
No.
prefer not to experience. And I talked to you about how the sensations are the important part of emotions, that the emotions themselves are nothing more than abstract intellectual labels, or the names we give them. The emotions themselves are real, but the labels that we give them when we talk about them are not real.
Mhm.
Like the NLP people say, the map is not the territory.
Yeah.
You've heard that, have you?
Oh yes, I've had to learn it all. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still learning, but I mean, at least it's nice to talk to you and understand it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. And then we took that frustration,
Yeah.
had to define it thoroughly in
Yes.
terms of sensations and the qualities that sensations have. Now,
Yes.
you may notice a distinct parallel between the qualities we talked about and submodalities.
Yes. Yes.
It had color, it had weight, it had an edge, it had size, all of those things. So we basically created a symbol out of it with various qualities. And
Right.
we started playing with them. And
Yeah.
we found a way, quickly found ways, like almost immediately found ways to manage it. We could
Yes.
make it stronger. We could make it weaker.
Yes.
And we fairly quickly came upon a way to make it zero. In other
Yes.
words, you were able to prove to yourself that you have total control over this,
My emotion.
of that emotion.
Emotion.
And your unconscious mind may be
Yeah.
thinking, it's entirely possible that your unconscious mind is thinking, wow, if I have total control over that one, I wonder if there are any other emotions that I have total control over. I'll
Oh.
bet there are.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
once you learned that you had total control,
Yes.
this emotion that you used to fight with, you would do battle with it, push it down, suppress it, make it go away, which of course
Yeah.
made it stronger
Yes.
and more frustrating.
That's good to
And,
know that. Yeah.
and that battle, that pushing emotions away, can lead to
Yeah.
an enormous range of health problems.
Oh, yes. I was thinking high blood pressure as one.
Yeah, like you're going, that's high blood pressure.
Right, right.
So then we did the third exercise. And the third exercise, once we
Yeah.
had done the homework, once we
Yeah.
had done the preparation, you were able to do the third exercise in
Wow.
5 minutes or less. And you allowed that frustration to resolve.
Yes. Mhm.
And it's interesting that you would choose frustration, because my mental imagery is that that frustration as an emotion was horribly frustrated because you would not let it, you would not allow it to resolve.
Oh,
The emotion wants to resolve.
yeah.
If you've watched little children,
Oh, yeah.
you've watched little children, they have emotions and they're incredibly strong, and then the next second they're gone.
Yeah.
They're screaming in agony or frustration or rage, and then the next
Yeah.
minute they're playing quietly and they're happy. And,
Yeah.
boom, 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 change, because they resolve.
Right,
That's what
right.
emotions do.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Mhm.